So this is just going to be a quick little melt video. I have some copper I was able to clean up and copper wire, and I'm just going to melt it out real quick. I got to clean out the crucible, which is going to be melting, and the aluminum in there right now. So that should be pretty quick, and then once I do that, I'll show you the copper and all the colors that the copper comes up with. It's pretty overcast, so the colors should be pretty bright. Should be quick. So all I have to do to make it from forge to foundry. Ooh, lots of rain. It's pretty simple. I just move it from here. And then I also want to make sure that the jets and the little cable plugs are all good to keep in as much heat as possible. I want a good swirl. Cardboard. You can see the perfect blue flame right here. And this sort of lighter blue flame here, it's just a little bit off, but it'll still work great. So I am legitimately not sure what's going to happen if I just put copper in there. So I'm just going to do it, see what happens, because there's still some aluminum down there, so it might make some very, very light aluminum brass, or it might not be enough aluminum at all to make any sort of brass. We'll see. sidestep here. So this is what's left after I melt just the copper. Right, this is a smaller one, so I don't polish or anything. I'm just gonna use it for later, melt it later. And then this is what comes up for aluminum. And you get this flat stuff here. It's easy to bend. It's like a thick aluminum foil. And then when you have brass, it has a bunch of stuff going on. It's a really strong foil. This is a lot thinner than the aluminum bit. That's just because it's a stronger metal than both aluminum and copper. Stronger is relative. So I had extra aluminum left over in the crucible, as I explained in the beginning, and evidently what that does is make little bits of brass, which I think is pretty cool that I can accidentally smelt. This is honestly probably stuff from cans, soda cans, just leftover junk. It's not metal at all. But then I use my little mixing spoon, whatever you call it, the metal bit. It had, this is a little mostly copper, but then it had this little brass bit right here. This is all on top. This is what I scooped off the top. And it got so solid so quickly that I couldn't bang it off. Like I was smacking it, and I just ended up bending this pole. Yeah, this is just a cool little, what is now like a mace.